After a hostage start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
John Lester is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs' alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid.
Frank Fleming strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not. Although he has been known to get a little flack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
2-2 count. Here it comes. High pop-up. Franco just to the left of the mound. One away. Miguel Barrios will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Lester sets. 2-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one.
Frank Fleming in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees a similar approach on this at-bat.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Belted high and deep into right center. Barron ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing. And
Number 10 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Lester's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
These are the types of balls where you worry about.
So striding in, number 24, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, good pitch, huh?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6.
Hey, tee it up, drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Trying to hold the lead.
No,
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And now on 3-2. Do you put any thought into sending the runners here with 1 away?
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid. Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Get your pitch, huh?
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, he allowed the first 2 guys to get on.
Frank Fleming will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And he falls behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Right here.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game.
No better.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
And, you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started.
Frank Fleming makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Touch up now.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
A 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
In a spot like this, you got to go after strikes.
You go. Hey, right guy, right place.
And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
Ball, no.
And that misses 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players. From downtown, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball starting now. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, one of the areas where he's fared real well, when he gets into jams, he's able to get out of them. He has not allowed a lot of hits when guys are out in scoring position. He'll hope to continue that here in this one.
Number 16 heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
For San Diego, center fielder, number 16.
And we are underway from Turner Field as the first pitch misses this afternoon, taken for ball 1. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
Will Myers will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. And that'll get down for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Yonhervis Solarte, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and